Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shay Renee, and I will be reading and reacting to Am I the Asshole stories from Reddit.com. Am I the asshole for begging my girlfriend to uphold a sexist tradition just so she can make a good first impression? Alright. Hold on, I gotta hit him with the... What are we talking about? Alright. I have a big family that's incredibly close. We have big family dinners every few months where we all meet at my great-granddad's estate and eat together. Typically how this works is that the women go cook for the time they're there and the men don't, which I am fully aware that it's sexist as hell. That being said, I am one of the youngest people in the family and my protest means literally nothing. Some of those women choose not to cook, however, this is usually met with a level of ostracizing. The women who don't cook are lives and long-term girlfriends. Little error there. So they kind of already have a good family relationship doctored in. When I have seen new partners not cook, it's gone bad. Like completely ostracized, not speaking, cattiness, rudeness. Okay. This dinner was in 2 weeks and my girlfriend was asked if she would attend. Initially she said yes, which is great. I want for her to meet everyone and for everyone to get used to her being around. But when I explained to her the tradition, she was understandably bothered. I told her that I understood where she was coming from. However, it was best for everyone if she just played along. I told her that isn't a permanent thing and that I am only asking for her to do this so that she can avoid bad treatment from the rest of the family. This is her first impression and I don't think it's best if we cause waves. She told me that it's unacceptable and that if she has to do this, she will not be going. I've tried to find a compromise with her on this, but she won't budge and pissed at me. She told me that if I think it's acceptable to make her do this, I'm just as bad as everyone else. While my point is that she needs to make a good first impression. Am I the asshole? I'm gonna go to the comments first before I even give my opinion. You're the asshole. Why won't my girlfriend abandon her sense of self-respect so that she can establish herself as a subservient woman tool so that my sexist family won't mentally and verbally abuse her? She just doesn't get it. Everybody kind of just hopped on that comment. What else do we have here? Did no one else comment? Okay. This is the most bizarre aspect in my opinion. I grew up in the 80s, 90s in a traditional family where the women were housewives and the men worked outside the home. And yes, at family gatherings, the woman cooked and cleaned up. But even then, it would have been unheard of to expect a woman who was meeting the family for the first time to participate in the cooking. This isn't a custom. It's a hazing ritual test.
What?
I'm not reading the rest of that. I grew up in this is a different comment. I grew up in the same time era and lived in the deep south. All of my relatives and my family were hardcore traditional marriages, and this is bizarre to me. Cooking at family gatherings was like a rite of passage in my family. When someone's girlfriend was asked to help, it was after they have been dating someone in the family for a very long time and was my female relative way of showing whoever they were accepted and part of the family. I think you're right. This is a hazing. Poor girl needs to run. Exactly. She's a guest. Why would she be expected to cook and clean? She's not a member of the family. There's not one part of me that sees anything wrong with this. And that's why I said, let me go to because I can't imagine. I'm dating a man and he wants me to go to his family gathering. And he says, hey, at this family gathering, you know, the guys kind of do this and the women do this. I'd be like, okay, I get to bond with the women of your family. I get to now interact with the people who will potentially be my family. You know, I'm a tad bit older. I'm about to be 30. But when you're dating, at least me, you're dating for a purpose, so I'm dating to marry. So essentially, not only are they vetting you, but you're vetting them. Is this a family that you want to be a part of? And if given the opportunity to be in the kitchen with the women, I see absolutely nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I genuinely don't. And the part where it's like, oh, this is hazing and this is vetting. When did the world become so dramatic? What are you? I genuinely Cannot imagine being invited, whether it was on vacation with the family or just over to whatever it is that they do, and the man that I'm dating says to me, hey, like, just hang out in the kitchen with my whomever, with the women of the family. You guys are going to cook and we're going to do this. Even if you cannot cook, you can tell them, like, hey, listen, I can do the eggs. I can stir. You need me to measure? I can measure. But for you to just be like, I'm not doing that, I'm not cooking, you women are weird nowadays. Personally, I don't see anything wrong with this. The only thing that I would say that I feel that you are the asshole, if she showed you or told you that she's not okay with it, and for you to push it because this is, something that your family does and you don't even agree with it, that's weird. So I would say that you're the asshole because you don't even agree with the terms, regardless of how she feels. And now you're trying to push it on her just so that your family doesn't say anything. At the end of the day, you have to stand for something or you're going to fall for anything. I don't know if that's exactly how it goes, but it goes something like that. And you understand exactly what I mean. But at the end of the day, if she told you that she is not okay with it, then don't push it on her. And I think she's right by saying, well, I'm not okay with this, so I'm just not going to go. And for you to be like, can you just do it so that there won't be no problems? At the end of the day, I don't think that's necessary. I don't think that she should have to do that. I don't think that you should force her. At the same time, Shay Renee has absolutely no problem with stuff like that. I think that when you are dating someone and there's a potential of marriage or a long-lasting relationship, you should want to spend time, especially with the women in the family. And if the women in the family are in the kitchen, even if you're there for pure entertainment, even if you're just cracking eggs, even if it's just a bonding moment, that's exactly what it is, a bonding moment. So for people on this here Reddit website talking about something, it's a hazing and it's a this, it's a that, I highly and 100% disagree. Maybe I'm brainwashed, but me personally, I would look at this as a great opportunity to get to know the women in his family, because like I said, not only are they vetting you, but you're vetting them. Is this a family that you want to be a part of? And this is a moment where you get the opportunity to say yes or no, period. That is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Shay Renee. Again, like, comment, subscribe, leave me comments down below. I want to know what you think of all of these stories. If you haven't, go and check out my other videos. I think I got about 4 videos up now. Check me out. Go check those out. Leave me a comment. I really want to know what you think. These Reddit stories are getting crazy. They're getting crazy, and each episode they're going to get crazier and crazier. So like I said, I am Shay Renee. It's nice having you. See you next week, or see you tomorrow. Bye.